shed is a lonely view. Blood loss in a bathroom stall, a southern girl with a scarlet drawl. A wave goodbye to Ma and Pa, 'cause with the birds of shed, with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. Soft spoken with a broken jaw, step outside but not to brawl. And autumn sweet wind, call it fall, I'll make it to the moon if I have to crawl in. With the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause with the birds of shed, with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view. And with the birds of shed, it's a lonely view.
And we are coming to you live from the darkest depths of Sanford Hall. Through the wonders of modern technology and the powers that be, we are your entertainment for this evening. We are CCN. As you can see by looking around here, we've remodeled quite a bit. We've gotten ourselves in touch with the millennium, and we are doing things the old-fashioned way, providing a little fun and laughs for the whole family. We have a wonderful assortment of guests here this evening, and as we will be reminding you throughout the night, if you wish to become involved with CCN, maybe do a little camera work, start a show of your own, then what you want to do is you want to go to the activity fair, and that will be at Tilton Hall, and you can find that Thursday between 5:30 and 8:30. And Tilton Hall, for those of you who don't know, is right upstairs of the UC. Okay, our first guest coming in is going to be Jeremy Lesniak, and he is the Commander-in-Chief here at the CCN Studios. Got a few words to share with you all about the things we're planning on doing. Jeremy?
Here, Pat. Hello. Hi, everybody out there. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Jeremy Lesniak. I'm the station manager here at CCN. We're looking forward to where am I looking? Can't see that. We're looking forward to a great year here. A lot of people come up asking me, how can I get a show? What do I do? You know, what's the process? The thing I keep reminding them is come to the activities fair. We're going to have all the paperwork, all the instructions, everything that you need in order to get a show. At first glance, it looks like a complicated process, but it's really not. You can do essentially anything you want. We do not censor, with the exception of a few things that are very minor, language and a couple other minor things. Let's see.
So how did you get involved, CCN? Just so other people might be saying, hey, I have no experience, I don't know this stuff.
Right, and honestly, I didn't either at the time. I got involved because a couple of my friends were running CCN last year, and they said, Jeremy, why don't you jump on here? CCN was such a fledgling organization. I was actually the secretary at that time, and we got going, and my friends graduated, and I kind of took the helm. I've actually learned quite a bit here. I knew next to nothing about television when I started, but I'm starting to pick up some stuff, and it's pretty good.
Okay, so you heard it. There's plenty of room. Do you want to take some callers?
Yeah. Why don't we take a few calls?
Okay, number here is 2502. Just gonna flick it over, see if anyone's here. Guess not. All right, Jeremy. Let's think about it. How's the studio changed since you first got involved?
Oh, geez. My first image of the studio was a large pile of almost entirely broken equipment in the center. The walls had some holes in them. They were filthy, and it was quite a massive project. It was, a year and $125,000 later, we actually have a studio. Let's see if we got a call now.
Nope, that doesn't sound like a caller to me.
That really doesn't sound like a call either.
Just to remind you, 2502.
2502. You guys got any questions for me?
We have a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who are we speaking to?
Bobby.
Hello?
Bobby.
Hello, you're on the air.
What's up? Hello.
It's Marcel, the famous French mime.
Hello.
Okay, thank you. Call again, please. Anybody else? No?
That sounds a little better. Okay, just want to again remind everyone, come to the activities fair on Thursday in the UC. We're going to have a big old CCN sign, so you'll be able to find us pretty easily. Just jump in there, and either I'll be there or one of the other e-board members will be there, and we'll let you know what you got to do. It's not really that tough, and it's a lot of fun.
Very good.
All right?
Okay. Well, before we let you go, we have a little question to ask you. All night long, we are going to be playing a little trivia pursuit, and we have CCN versus the world. CCN team consists of people at CCN. The world consists of the rest of the known universe. And the first question, you can choose a color.
Oh, geez. Well, what are the categories?
We got people and places. We have arts and entertainment. We have history. We have science and nature, sports and leisure, and the wild card.
I'll have to go with science and nature.
Science and nature. What type of sites was the Superfund created to clean up in 1980?
Toxic waste.
Very good. Point CCN. We're throwing down the gauntlet. Anyone want to call? Any questions you think you can answer? There we go. All right. We're going to cut to some clips now. And what we got here is, what would people like to see on CCN the upcoming year, upcoming years? Let's find out.
Yeah, why not? Sounds cool.
Actually, I wasn't aware of the Clark.
If you could pick anything, if you could just set up any kind of show or have other people do this kind of show, whatever you want, what would you like to watch, given your druthers?
I don't know, something. How about if you did like the Tom Green show around campus? That would be pretty nice.
Hey, if I interviewed it, I could see it on film. That'd be pretty cool too. I'd watch that.
Music shows, like local bands. I'm always interested in seeing what's going on in the community with the music scene.
Dawson's Creek reruns 24/7 is so great.
Probably some music shows, some shows about what Clark has done for the community, what kids are doing at Clark.
Cartoons.
I don't know, like an informative something, like something about Worcester to like kind of let you know what's there. Because you're in Worcester, but you're kind of separated from it. So, like, I just got here and I don't know what else around me, so I think that would be kind of cool.
I just like comedy. Peapod Squad on, they're funny.
Maybe something like a little funny, like the Peapod Squad would be pretty cool on TV, I think. If I could do like a weekly show or something, that'd be pretty interesting.
Things like the Peapod Squad on it or something, or like school events that we couldn't go to for some reason that were something.
I enjoyed the hip hop show. So I appreciate that.
Basically anything. I mean, seeing just, people in Clark do their thing. If people want to, perform, that'd be great. If people just are interested in doing, something to share with everyone else, that's great. It'd be great to see what everyone else here at Clark does.
I'm Superman.
Little people do what they want to do.
At my high school, we had our own TV station at the high school, and like kids did a lot of great things with either like they did some documentary work, but they did just kids and shows and stuff, and that was really awesome.
I don't know if it could be informative and let us know exactly what's going on, so you don't always have to go look at the boards and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Stuff on college life, maybe? I don't know. Stuff that I don't have to think too hard about to watch.
I know, like, we used to do it in high school. They did, we used to have, like, a news show, and you could do it, like, around the campus, and stuff that was going on outside.
Probably shows that directly relate to the students on campus. Like things interactive with the teachers. I'd probably like to see something like that. Get a little familiar with the faculty as I'm a freshman. I don't know much in here from really on the faculty side, and probably just locally things in Worcester.
I think if you did, like, a real world type of thing, but with, like, college students here, I think that would be kind of cool.
Maybe, like, some kind of show that somehow involved like scantily clad females.
We're not allowed to. But scantily clad.
Writhing suggestions.
I'm not really sure. I guess some type of like drama or maybe like comedy might be nice to see once in a while.
I think movies.
Home Shopping Network.
Music videos.
I'd like to see sports, all the different sports teams and their games, because it's hard to try to get to them if you have classes, and it's easy to turn on the TV and while you're doing homework and watch some sports.
Something relevant, like stuff, maybe stuff that's going on in the community around here, like, I don't know, like community service type stuff, or like, programs in the community, or maybe just like fun things to do, like night on the town type of stuff.
Like pretty much the same thing, dealing with social issues and things relevant to Worcester, right here, that we could possibly get involved in.
Comedy's cool. It's fun to watch when you're bored.
Some sort of place where you can find all the information of things that are going on in whole Worcester, because we have so many schools here, and there's not really one place you can go to find all the information.
Political, social stuff, anything and everything that, hopefully, preferably things that are often mainstream, music, stuff like this. What would be great would be student-made movies, like short movie type things, actually.
Right back to the folks about, isn't it? All right, coming up next, we got a little skit. A couple people you might know, some people you don't know. I'm gonna hand it over to them right now. See you soon.
Hi, I'm a bee. Ooh, little gruff heads there. Oh yes, what's your name there? Tilly, Frizzy, Johnny, Bob.
It's Jiggy though.
Jiggy, that's nice. That's a nice, horrible name. Oh, Skiggy, it's very nice. No, really. Jiggy Fire Pants. Jiggy Fire, that's terrible, yes. Oh, yeah, no. You have nice hair. It's a nice shade of blue. I enjoy it immensely. So this is your room here you got here. It's a very nice room. Yes, well, that's quite appealing right there, I must say. I enjoy it. Oh, that's nice to have once in a while, I suppose. Oh, no, not yet.
Jiggy!
Not tonight.
Jiggy, I'm home. Jiggy Firepants, my roommate.
Oh, you live here.
You be careful, I've never met him. I'm Jiggy Firepants' roommate. I'm Staten. I just got back from the most...
Staten, who knew?
I just got back from the most exciting student council meeting.
I'm sure that you did.
Student council meetings are so fun.
I bet they
I
are.
love student council. It's so exciting.
Bob Sweet is on student council.
Oh, Bob Sweet's so funny. I love Bob Sweet.
No, he doesn't have blue hair, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I thought so, yeah. This is a nice place you got here.
Shut up.
Yeah. You got a problem? You need some tea. I'll make some tea. No, I'll make you some tea. I don't know where or how, but by some means unbeknownst to me, I will make some tea. What's back here, maybe? Oh, there's no tea over here. Well, let's just, for the sake of your throat, let's just assume I made you some tea. Here you go. Enjoy. It's very nice. No, it's not funny. This is serious. It's a serious issue. You got a bad throat. You need your damn tea.
You gotta solve your cough.
Yeah, you need to get a cough there.
One time at a student council meeting, Bob Sweet is so funny. Oh my
He's not.
No. Oh.
He's not funny, okay?
No, he's very.
I can't stand listening about Bob Sweet all the
Okay, I'm uncomfortable with this man.
Oh my
parties.
God.
Party, we have to go party. That's almost as exciting as student council.
That's a silly looking man, isn't it? So.
Jeez, there's something wrong with your neck.
This is, I mean, Jiggy and I. Hi.
Let me
help you run.
What's fine? I don't understand.
Can everyone just please
cool
down?
No, please, no, not right. It's a little hot in here, so.
Yes, exactly. I know.
Yes. Wow.
You don't want us to leave, do you? Was something
We're
going
gonna
on?
have a party. I mean,
No,
we wanna have a
I'm
party.
tired.
We're just
I'm really
hanging
tired.
out, right? You know? Yeah.
No.
It's a lovely.
Hey,
he's on the telephone.
Jiggy Sweet.
No, man.
He's on the telephone.
Big party. The party got
He's on the telephone.
What happened in here?
Stop talking. No.
What?
All right, guys, party!
Yeah.
Come on, party!
Yes, lovely. This man and this man. That makes it a party.
Can everyone just leave? I'm really trying to have some peace and quiet here.
Okay, that's
Okay,
nice.
I'm just trying to get some poontang.
Oh, that's terrible! No! Oh, that's just awful! I'm getting the hell out of here right quick.
No, wait, no.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it here first. In all my years in television, let me tell you. All right, coming up next, we're going to mix things up a bit. We got a musical act here for you. He's coming straight from parts unknown. And this is Mr. Jordan DeMaio. DeMaio. Hold the mustard.
Very fun.
Thanks.
Should I use this microphone? This is cool. Hello. I'm Jordan. I'm going to play a song for you. This first one's called Cradle Rock.
Just like a child, graceful smiles embrace the dawn. In my mind, I can find African songs. Turn the sun off off and let me find you. Let me drown in the river of innocence. Turn my eyes off and let me have you. We can bask in the glow of indulgence. The lightning speaks, it calms the weak and trembling stand. In this place, tropical space, too lost to gain. Turn the sun off and let me find you. Let me drown in the river of innocence. Turn my eyes off and let me have you. We can bask in the glow of indulgence. As far as the eye can see, for miles and to the sea. Oh, wish I had some company. There's only one now, there's only me. Merrily, 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 merrily. Turn the sun off and let me find you. Let me drown in the river of innocence. Turn my eyes off and let me have you. We can bask in the glow of indulgence. We can bask in the glow of indulgence. Merrily, merrily.
Thank you. Nice, very nice. You want to play another one right away, or you want to talk for a while, or you want to talk afterwards?
Sure,
Talk? Okay. How long have you been writing songs for?
See, I've been writing for about 4 years.
Uh-huh.
I've been playing for 5 or 6.
How do you usually write a song? Are you a sporadic guy who just gets it all at once, or do you work it out over time?
I don't think there's like a formula for it. Each song comes out differently.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'll just be sitting there and I'll get an idea or a phrase in my head or something that inspires me, and I'll sit down and write a song. Sometimes it'll just be a chord progression, and it'll just come out. The best songs are always the ones that just happen, though. The ones you write in like a day or two.
Okay. Who are your favorite songwriters?
There's so many. I really like Tom York from Radiohead, Grantley Phillips from Grantley Buffalo, Bob Dylan. Generally, I try to keep my musical influences pretty slim because I don't want it to have overtones of my own music. I want to keep it original. But, you know, all the classics, Bob Marley, John Lennon.
Who do you hate who's successful today and you think is just completely worthless and detrimental to music as a whole?
So many. I really, really hate a lot of, like the music that's popular right now, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls. I mean, they're not even songwriters to me. They're just entertainers. But
Can you dance like them, though?
No, I can't.
See,
They are
that's
good
what
dancers.
it is right there.
You know, Britney Spears, and they're all very good dancers, but I think their success is pretty fleeting. I don't think they're going to be around for
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah. So you want me to do another?
Okay. You got anything else for us?
Okay, this is a song called Gone Underground. It's about Columbine.
Time for a facelift. Time to get married. Wire to the embassy. It's about to get scary. Run from the words and slip into a deeper sleep, where sex and death are one The ivy chokes the worms. The air is getting thick. Don't be a fool, or we'll both wind up dead. Seconds drop like flies into a wire bowl, bleeding on the pavement. My cross is high. You ask me why in the news hounds descend. Where is mercy in the end? The air is getting thick. Don't be a fool, or we'll both wind up dead. La 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 da da do 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 ba ba la say ba 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 la da 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 la 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 da 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 da. We'll both wind up dead. Fall around me, this trench coat tyranny. Peace to thee, my sister.
Very nice, very nice. You got any shows coming up we can catch you at?
I'm hoping to open for the Counterpoints. Sometimes I play like open mics.
Yeah.
I recorded a CD, so if anybody's interested, you can contact me, and I'll give you a copy of that. And my phone number is 6375. Don't crank call me. Only sincere interest. But
all right, you heard it here first.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me on.
Anytime. All right, that was Jordan DeMayo, and I pronounced it right that time. Okay, coming up next, we're going to mix things up a little. We have Jonathan Messenger, the moral conscience of Clark University, executor-in-chief of Wheat Bread Magazine, liaison to the stars, Mr. Do Everything Any Way I Can. And what are you going to be talking about with us tonight, Jonathan?
Talking about the resignation of President Tran.
All right, let's talk about putting on a microphone first, and then we'll work the rest into things.
All right, we're talking about the resignation of President Tran.
Great topic, great topic. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, let's just put things down. He's been here for 6 years?
16.
16. That would be 10 more.
10 more. Yeah.
6 would have been long. 16 is longer.
16 is much longer.
Yeah. So what do you think the immediate implications are going to be?
I think the immediate implications will be a better campus, basically. I think that he's sort of been here too long, and his ideas of where Clark should be going are sort of antiquated by now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Kind of play devil's advocate here.
Okay,
I heard that before Trina came, there was a quick succession of multiple presidents.
Right.
And basically, the sense that you get from talking with a lot of people who've been at the school for a long time is when they didn't have a strong person in the presidential chair who was able to oversee things and knew the way things worked, there was a lot of changes that were implemented by teachers. Like professors used to be required to dine in the dining hall once a week with their students. Professors were supposed to live closer to campus.
Right.
And these things changed when you lost a strong president. Do you think this might be an opportunity for professors to screw over students even more, or what do you think?
No, I mean, I don't think that. I mean, obviously that policy is not in place anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Trina coming back, there's no real evidence that he's strong enough to implement something like that again.
Do you think we'll see other things go though, when there's nobody here?
Well, I don't think there's going to be nobody here. I mean,
Well,
what you got to understand too, though, is that the president's position isn't commander-in-chief like everybody thinks it is, right? I mean, he's a day-to-day operations kind of guy. The board of trustees are the ones who, sort of command everything, and they allow him to run things on a day-to-day basis. But I mean, he's not generally allowed to do things on his own.
So he's a puppet, is what you're saying?
I'm saying
powerless pawn of the powers that be.
You said it, not me.
I said it. You heard it right here.
That's right.
No, but do you think there are any candidates in mind for the position right now?
I have no idea.
You're running? I heard you were running.
I contemplated running.
You did?
Yeah. But no, I think, excuse me, it's going to be a nationwide search.
Nationwide?
I don't think it's going to be anybody, an in-house person. Nobody here who seems to be popping in mind. I don't think Jack Foley or Jim Collins or anybody like that is going to be interested.
You want to talk to some callers, maybe?
Sure.
Just put this box up here. Doesn't this thing look like it was built by the Unabomber? I like it. All right. See if we got any calls. The number is 6205. I think the ringer's on this time.
2502?
Yep, 2502. I think I just gave my home phone number. No, actually I didn't. Sorry about that, but you can call me there too, Al. Oh, we have a caller. Hello, you are on the air. Hello. Charlie Chaplin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for calling. Try back anytime. Well, while we're waiting for Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who are we speaking to?
You're speaking to Travis Songer.
Oh, thank you for calling. Do you have any questions for Jonathan here?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just making a suggestion for your show.
Oh, sure, great. We welcome any and all suggestions.
I would think you should have a Jeremy Lesniak show, kind of like the Truman Show, except for Jeremy's naked all the time.
Hey.
Well, wisdom comes in all places. We have another call. Hello, thank you for calling. Hello. That was fun. We'll have to do it again sometime. All right, please keep all calls relating to the subject matter at hand.
I'd like to make a plug for WePred if I could.
Sure.
Real fast.
Plug away, plug away.
WePred magazine. Which camera am I looking at? Right, you? It doesn't matter. WePred magazine is the student magazine on campus. What it does is basically print anything you want to print. We don't edit it. Comes out monthly. First issue will be coming out the first week of October. Generally, we do political stuff and creative stuff. I'll stop.
Hold that thought.
You got it.
Hello, thank you. You're on the air. Sounds like the Pacific Ocean. It's wonderful. We're getting a nice diversity. You can continue.
Oh, that's about it. We'll be having a meeting Thursday night at 10 o'clock.
And where will that be?
The Pit of Dana Commons.
The Pit of Dana Commons. Hello, you are on the air. Thank you for calling.
Hi.
Hi.
Should I say my name?
If you want to.
My name is Lauren.
Hello, Lauren.
And I just wanted to know why you feel this way about Train. I mean, I know he's been here for like 16 years or so, but don't you think the experience means something? Isn't the experience that he's had worthwhile? I mean, I know it's nice to have new people and they learn, but I mean, it sounds to me as though you were like negative about it.
Right. No, I mean, there's no doubt that I'm negative about it. I mean, I think you're right. There's something to be said for experience, but I don't know. I think that once you start talking to Trina, you begin to realize that maybe he's sort of becoming more and more out of touch with the students, and the fact that more students don't talk with Trina is a good point in itself. That he's becoming further and further removed from the university, at least from a student's point of view. And I think that his sort of parting shot right now is the Freud statue in Red Square. It's one of his babies, and to me, that's just another example of how he, is just further removed from the students, taking the student space and turning it into Freud Central. But
okay.
I don't know what you think about that. I mean, 16 years is a long time, and most university presidents aren't around this long. I don't know.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to know your real opinion on that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for calling. The first intelligent call of the year.
Right.
Good job. I should say too that I'm not trying to say that Trent is horrible. I mean, the guy's obviously pretty smart. Been president for 16 years. Yeah, history professor, but
we will take this. This will be the last caller of the segment.
All right. Pretty fitting, I guess.
Astounding. Okay. You want to just wrap things up?
Sure.
Oh, well, maybe we'll take one more. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'd just like to address the Freud statue.
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'd just personally like to say that I thought maybe it should have been a overall student census, because some people really liked Red Square. And
Not too excited about the statue.
yeah, we're not too excited about the statue. And we'd like to touch base on Traina not being too in touch with the students, because that's definitely a big thing. He's not really around a lot. Like, he stays in his house or he goes to those places. Like, nobody knows that he's like present. You don't see him around unless he's in the gym at like 6 in the morning.
All right. No, I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Thank
Not
you.
much else I can say
Thank you
about
for that. Okay. And let me just... Oh, I'm sorry. The phone just got disconnected. Oh, boy. Well, thank you very much, John. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. We have a trivia question for you. All right.
Give me the wild card.
The wild card.
Wild card.
Okay, what 1998 movie inspired Newsweek to note, sure, size matters, but so do screenplays?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes.
Thanks.
What 1998 movie?
Titanic, I suppose?
No, I'm sorry, Jonathan. The correct answer would have been Godzilla. Thank you for playing.
I'm sorry. Jeremy Lesniak's giving me the finger back here.
Jeremy Lesniak, big Godzilla fan, as we all know.
Big Godzilla fan.
Who also knows that size matters. But thank you very much for being on again, Jonathan.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's nice to hear your, what passes for wisdom these days. Well, I hope we all learned something there. Coming up next, we're going to cut to some clips. We got freshmen talking about their first few weeks on campus.
Have you been enjoying your first week here at Clark?
Been having a blast. It's cool fun. Really, everything about it is just really brilliant. I mean, hey, especially the hall I'm in, we did a count, and they're like 141 girls to like about 65 boys. So, I couldn't ask for much more than that.
So far I like it. It's a little weird. I feel like I'm at camp with so many people, but
I really like it. I like my classes a lot. I think they're kind of exciting, and I'm kind of liking like meeting all the new people and having people walk by my room saying hi that I don't know. That's kind of exciting.
The first couple of days was a really big experience being away from my mom. My mom's a single parent, it's just me and her. So it was kind of weird getting acclimated to being away from her. But everyone was extremely helpful here and helped me settle down. I picked all my classes and I like them all and I'm doing well so far.
Well, I've been a little bit homesick this week and trying to get oriented and everything. But as far as meeting people and classes, it's been going pretty well and I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I think this has been a great experience for me. This the first week and a half or so. Met lots of people, lots of nice people. Yes, Heather, Kate, and Jesse are some of them, and yeah, things seem to be going fairly smoothly. So I'm very happy about that.
I really like it here. I've been here since last Monday for preseason, but I met really great people, my whole little group, and I've been a little bit homesick, but I'm trying to get over that.
All right. Well, I haven't been that homesick actually, but because I've met a lot of great people and everyone's got great music going all the time, and the doors are always open here in Wright Hall. It's a good place.
I've only been here about 10 minutes. No, an hour. I've been here for an hour.
So how's your first hour been?
Very enjoyable. A lot of nice people. I just met these people, actually. Just hanging out in the room.
I like it. It's different, but I'm getting used to it. I've loved it so far. Everyone's so nice and everything's going good so far.
I love it. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. It's been a lot of fun. Busy, but fun.
It's been great. I met a lot of new people. This floor is like really fun. Like there's a lot of cool people. Like everybody's like really nice. And I've gotten into like a lot of activities already. Like I'm running for Wright Hall representative, and I'm trying to set up intramural soccer because I'm not playing for the school, but I wanted to play. And my roommate and I like get along really well. Like she's really cool.
It's really good. It's had everything and nothing at the same time. A lot of stress, a lot of fun, a lot of worrying, a lot of missing home, and a lot of friends, and just up and downs every day. Every day is a drama. Every day is an adventure. And it's finally college, so.
I love it, man. It's awesome. Clark is cool.
It's going good. I mean, no big problems. Classes are going fine. Schedule worked out well. My roommate's fine. My room's fine. So far, nothing to complain about, really.
It was fun.
It's like camp.
It was like camp. Orientation was pretty overwhelming, but it's settled down now, and I can't believe how much reading I have to do every day, and it's really annoying.
I like it. I think it's a cool school. When I came for my tour, I thought it was small, but now that I'm actually interacting in the campus and going to class, I found it to be it's really, really small. Get to where I want to be in about a minute, which I think isn't bad.
It's been a lot of fun. Been hanging out in the second floor of Bullock Hall. Has been absolutely crazy and awesome.
I'm having a lot of fun. I've met a lot of really cool people recently.
Yeah, I have to say the same thing. Everyone's really cool and classes are good, so.
Actually, I really, really like it.
I like it. People are really nice. It's very welcoming. It's good.
My classes suck.
It's been dandy.
Well, first I didn't like it, but now I like it.
Yeah, it's been good. Like, got a lot of activities going on. Keep you entertained and having fun. It's been good.
Yeah, it's been very busy. Haven't gotten much sleep, but I've pretty much gotten accustomed to everything, I think. So it's been a really nice week.
It's been very stressful. Actually, I had my last day of classes today, and I'm happy I have a 4-day weekend, so.
Mine has been really stressful also and frustrating, but I think I'm going to be all set in like a couple weeks, so. But pretty much it's good. I like it here.
I'm actually loving it. I like it a lot of stuff to do, new people to meet, parents aren't around, you know, it's cool.
I'm just mad about Clark bars.
Clark bars are mad about me. I'm just mad about Clark bars.
Clark bars mad about me. Clark bars.
Everybody in Clark bars.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is the Clark bars. Just go around real quick. Everyone say their name. Maybe we can do this in like going clockwise.
Hi, I'm Ellen.
Oh, I'm Mike.
Jenny.
Dave.
Dan.
CJ. Steve. Whoop.
Helena. Amy.
Andy. Still Dan.
Stop
that in the same time.
Okay.
Is that everyone?
Should be tested on this.
Song talk song.
No, works for me. We'll do something.
We'll sing something. Bust it out. Bust it out.
I know we're supposed to bear with us for a moment.
Buildings and bridges are made to bend in the wind to withstand the world, that's what it takes. All that steel and stone, no match for the air, my friend. What doesn't bend breaks, doesn't bend breaks. We are made to bleed, scab and heal and bleed again. Turn every scar into a joke. We are made to fight, fight and fight and fight again. Sit around and laugh until we choke. Yeah, sit around and laugh until we choke. Da-da-da-da-da-da, 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 don't know who you were expecting, probably someone who does not budge with thighs the size of snow. I may get them mad sometimes, you seem like the type to hold a grudge. In the end I just let it go, yeah, in the end I just let it go. La-da-da-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da. Buildings and bridges are made to bend in the wind. Withstand the world, that's what it takes. All that steel and stone, no match for the air, my friend. What doesn't bend breaks, doesn't bend breaks, what doesn't bend breaks. La da 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 down, la da 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 down, la da 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 down, la 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 da da da. Squint your eyes and look closer. I'm not between you and your ambition. I am a poster girl with no poster. I am 32 flavors and then some, and I'm beyond your peripheral vision. So you might want to turn your head. Someday you might find you're starving, eating all of the words that you said.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to ask you guys some questions before your next song. I don't know who wants to answer. First of all, this is one question I always wanted to ask you guys, is how you go about getting your material, the songs you sing, and whether you create the arrangements yourself, or who chooses them and what?
Well, actually, it's kind of like a mixture of the two. Like, I don't know, lately we've just kind of taken to, listening to songs and making our own arrangements, but we do occasionally get arrangements from various other groups and other people and do them, but mostly we try to do our own stuff, stuff we arrange in the group.
Dan's being pretty modest. Dan does most of our arrangements now.
Does he really?
We're spreading out with the rest of the group.
He's also a ventriloquist, right? And he's just singing all the parts at the same time.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
It really, I'd never noticed it until I was this close.
He's a
and
great soprano.
Wow.
That's a natural voice.
Speaking of sopranos, do you guys know about contratenors?
Yeah, countertenors.
I saw this amazing thing about this one guy, and it's the most beautiful voice. And basically, these guys, they're born with these voices. Their throats are in such a way that they have these very high voices, and they can sing the parts that were originally done by the castrades, which in ancient times. They don't do this anymore, but when little boys are young, they have very nice choir voices. And it was just such a shame to see that voice go, so they did a little nip and tuck, and they managed to keep it. But some people are born with those voices. But have you guys ever met anyone like that? You have?
I've seen them when I went to see the King Singers last year. They're a professional group from England, and there was 2 countertenors in the group, and the man was absolutely unbelievable.
All right. And you guys have auditions coming up.
Yes.
I thought you might like to plug it.
Auditions.
Oh, yes.
Wednesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Which is tomorrow and the day after that.
If anybody has any questions, we're going to be in the UC hanging out for a while, so.
Yeah.
So take a good look at these people. You know what they look like. Track them down next time.
You can see it, their space is just waiting to be filled.
Yeah.
So come on.
We need you guys to help complete us.
That was
Jerry McGuire. Anyone?
That was cute.
Thanks.
The puppy likes it.
That's why we keep them.
He'll be trying out.
All right.
Another song, and we can wrap things up. Maybe?
Okay.
What am I doing with the mic here? Am I just like
push it really far away?
Thank you, good man. That's good. Good man.
Dang. Alright, I'll just do this. Oops. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Shut up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dim ba ba dim dim. Dim ba ba dim dim. Dim ba ba dim dim. Dim 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 dim.
This bed is on fire, on a t-shirt and all. The neighbors complain about the noise I set on, but she only comes when she's on top. My therapist said not to see her no more. She said you're like a disease, an out of the cure. She said I'm so upset that I'm not coming anymore. Oh no. Ah, you think you're so pretty. Slam your fingers in the door. You fought with kitchen knives and skewers. Dressed me up in women's clothes. You messed around with gender roles. Now my eyes and call me pretty. Moved out of the house, so moved next door. I locked you out, you cut a hole in the wall. I found you sleeping next to me, I thought I was alone. You're driving me crazy, when are you coming home? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Very nice. I got it. Well, before you go, we got a question for you. We're playing this Trivial Pursuit game.
Nice.
CCN versus the world. What color would you guys like?
Orange.
We have orange. Orange is wild card. We have blue is people and places. Pink is arts and entertainment. Yellow is history. Brown is science and nature. Green is sports and leisure. Orange is wild card.
Somebody just.
This is how we decide what song we're going to sing. Right?
This is a look into the creative process of the Clark Bars right now. Don't you just feel like you're part of the group?
Dan will decide.
Who, me?
Dan.
Question. Brown.
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
I don't like those things.
What does a kite flying linenophobic fear?
Good job, Dan.
Yeah, good job.
Wait, could you repeat the question?
Yes. What does a kite flying linenophobic fear?
I would say
Getting struck by
I say white. I'm gonna go with white.
No.
It's not even multiple choice.
It's not
I'm gonna go with white.
Saying,
What is getting struck by lightning?
That's John.
I'm sorry, the correct answer. Nope. String.
I was gonna say.
Why didn't you say that?
Why did you go with sports?
Dan, you suck.
All right, I'll give you guys another one.
Okay.
It was a good effort, and I realize it's tough when you have so many people. You want another color or the same color on another color?
New color.
Pink?
Yeah.
Okay. Question is, what U.S. kids show invaded China in 1998?
1998.
1998.
Well, it's not TV Hunter. I wanted to say it was
Oh,
Wait, that's British.
Power
British. I would say
Sesame
Sesame Street.
Sesame
I
don't
think it's
Barney.
Mr. Barney. It's Barney. I think Barney.
Sesame.
Barney.
I hear two.
We say Barney.
Barney.
Oh man.
You know what I
No, we
said.
say Sesame Street.
He's right.
So that's what we said. Sesame Street. We have it on tape now.
We'll give you a point. We'll give you a point. Thank you for coming on, ladies and gentlemen. Clark Bars.
That was like the quickest
Auditions
decision
coming
we
up.
made.
Oh, wait. CCN? Oh, I'm so sorry. We have a question for CCN. Well, I was ignoring you guys. All right, it's tied 1-1 now. All right, what color do you want?
What are they?
We have blue, people and places, pink, arts and entertainment, yellow, history, brown, science and nature, green, sports and leisure, and orange, wild card. Orange. What rock and roll singer is memorialized by an 8-foot bronze statue in Lubbock, Texas?
I know this.
It's
not you.
Bring it on.
Gina, it's not you.
I know the answer.
I'll give you a hint.
Tennessee.
I'll bring it.
I don't know the answer, but.
Ooh wee oo.
Come on.
Do you guys know?
They get it, right?
Well, what we say?
What's up with that?
Wait, do we get a second question?
Alright, we got a second chance.
No, wait.
I gave them a hint. They don't get a second chance.
Wait, can we answer it?
Yeah.
That would have to be one Mr. Springsteen?
No. It's actually, the hint was, ooh wee oo, I look just like Buddy Holly. Yeah. Buddy Holly.
I got the first one.
Sorry, what? We got hands waving. They're gone. They're gone. You guys are out of here. Get out of our studio. Close the door behind you. Thank you very much for coming. Auditions, Clark Bars, ladies and gentlemen.
We want you. This is how lame we are without you. This is my house.
What? Couch.
All right, we're moving the couch right now, so I'm just going to talk to you guys all about something that's very near and dear to me all. And this is a little something called inbreeding. And inbreeding occurs when you have two organisms of a very close position on the old family tree engaging in a reproductive opportunity, let's just say. And our next guest here is Ms. Molly Hale, who has her very own special story about inbreeding. Molly?
Yes, Pat?
Well, why don't you just tell us from the beginning what happened here?
Okay, well, there was this cat that followed my neighbor Leah Martin home one night. She was walking home, and the cat just followed her home. So they started feeding this cat, and we kind of grew attached to this cat. This cat was very nice. It liked to be pet a lot. So we kept this cat, and we bought it food, and we decided to keep it as a house cat. Now, mind you, I hate cats. I can't stand cats. I'm a dog person. I'm very allergic to cats, whatever. But we named this cat Klutzy because it kept like running into things, bumping into things with its head all the time. And so we called it Klutzy. And our friend Seth Broder took him to the vet, and the vet told us that he has like double paws on each paw. And so like here's his paw. Well, first of all, he's got an opposable thumb. Which is very strange.
Which is rare.
Which is rare.
Which is very rare.
But then he's got 3 extra toes on his paw besides that.
Also rare.
Right, so it'd be like here's his paw, then it'd be like here's another toe, here's another toe, here's another toe. Okay, so he's got 8 toes on each of his front paws. And on these 3 extra little toes that are growing out in between here, he's got claws that are growing, and I guess they're like growing into his paw instead of just growing out, they're growing in, and they really hurt his feet, so that's why he's always walking, that's what they say, so he's always walking into things because it's really hurting him, and that's why he's so klutzy. Well, the reason why he's got these extra paws is probably because his mother inbred with one of her siblings from the litter.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
So he's an inbred cat? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a few calls on the subject of inbreeding? Are you inbred? Is your roommate inbred? Have you ever noticed anyone around campus who you think is inbred?
Oh my
Caller
God.
coming up.
This
Hello,
is
thank you.
my
You are on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going really good. Who are we speaking with?
Bob.
Hello, Bob.
What's up?
Nothing much. How are you doing?
What's up?
Thanks
I'm
for watching.
chilling.
What?
Chilling.
Chilling? Oh, you got something to say about inbreeding?
The girl on the couch looks like she's inbred.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, we must have a comedy major. Thanks for calling, Bob. We'll keep in touch. All right, the phone lines are open. Here we go. Hello. Yet another example of inbreeding. Hello?
I think you're an example of inbreeding.
Oh, I think you're very funny.
I like this school because the students are so intelligent.
Yes,
That's
they
what I
really-
like
Hello,
about it.
you are online.
Jana.
Excuse me?
This is Jana.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm calling to say you're both beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Screw those people.
You're beautiful too.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Nope.
So much love on the
Famous inbreedings throughout
Yes.
history. The Habsburgs.
Sure.
Hello, thank you
Hello?
for calling.
Hello? Yeah, I would just like to know if Molly could pet the moose for a little while. That moose that's on the table?
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
this
pet,
is-
them, pet the moose.
It's actually a dog.
Oh, the dog.
Do
The
you wanna
furry
pet-
one, yeah. You like cats, so you pet the dog. The dog is nice. Furry.
Actually, I think the dog is doing just fine, and I
Yeah,
think you
I
are
I think
all
that would
set
give you
too,
a
my
little
friend.
too much pleasure there,
Okay, somebody let preschool out a little late. Hello, thank you for calling. You are on the air.
It's Bob.
Hey, Bob, I missed you. Any more garbage to spew out of your mouth?
Not really.
All right, thank you. That'll be all for the
good.
callers for right now. It was fun. So the Habsburg, yes, the Habsburgs, they had big chins,
Yep, and big foreheads.
and they ruled much of Europe,
Mm-hmm.
leading to the downfall of Western civilization.
Sure.
And the Russian czars,
Mhm.
inbred as well,
Mhm.
leading to hemophilia,
Mhm.
which caused Nicholas II's son to be a very weak child, which caused his mother to look for some way to help him, which caused Rasputin to come into power and gain influence over the child, leading to the downfall of the czar system and a situation prevalent in order for Lenin to take over and socialism to reach its epic point. So I think we're really finding something with inbreeding here.
Wow. Yeah, and then Jonathan was telling the story about the backwoods people who were inbreeding and they had like 3 extra toes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like my cat, 3 extra toes.
Yeah, inbreeding, it's
Yeah.
it's not just a family affair.
Yeah.
It really has some broad-reaching connotations. Well, thank you, Molly.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah. Great.
Anything you'd like to plug?
Sure. Ben Felton.
You're plugging Ben Felton.
No.
We have a plug for Ben Felton.
We have the Peapod Squad auditions coming up on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. We're going to meet in front of Atwood Hall. So if you think you're pretty funny, like the lame brains who are calling up on the phone, they think they got a sense of humor, they should prove it and come out to auditions because I'm sure it would be a real riot.
We got a couple of inbreds in that one, huh?
Sure do.
All right, we're looking at one right now, Mr. Felton. Thank you very much, Molly.
Thank you.
And we haven't seen the last of Ben. He'll be coming on later with a nice segment with Rich Aram, and they're going to be talking about some things. We have some clips from Advice to Freshmen coming up, but for right now, we are going to cut to what happens when you graduate Clark, but you're still in Worcester.
Well, academics, I think. That was a pleasant surprise. It's much greater than I anticipated. It's a great university.
I would say actually.
Well, you know, things like this happen sometime. Okay, here we have a couple of gentlemen here. Like a microphone. I don't know if we have 2 here. Yes, we do have 2 as men. You guys can share that one, or
very good.
Here's another one. You want this one? All right. You guys can just say your names real quickly.
I am Russ Sherman. I am a recent graduate of Clark last year. I am now a grad student, and I don't have a talent. I don't have anything really interesting to do. The only thing that I have is cynicism. I am angry.
And
I'm Seth Broder, and all I have is Russ.
oh, this is very nice. So I mean, you say that you're angry and you're cynical. I'd like to know what has gone downhill about this institution since the first days that you stepped foot onto campus.
Well, Pat, I'm glad you asked that. This gives us a chance to plug a possibility. Seeing as if we are graduates, we are very limited to what we can do within the Clark community at this point. This being one of the only things we can do is to come up on television and just kind of...
thank the Lord for that.
I know, isn't it wonderful? And what we hope to do is something Jonathan had said earlier, something about wheat bread, and Seth and I, to keep ourselves within the Clark community, are planning on writing an article, and we're hoping to give you a little sample of that, and it's Grumpy Old Graduates. Now, some of you out there who may be younger and not of the ripe old age of 22 years old, there are a couple of things that have changed. Like the bistro. You guys have the bistro. Back in my day, we didn't have the bistro. We had Leo's. They didn't have fancy plants hanging around the place. No, they had one cook. And he didn't want to give you food. You didn't get food. They had skeletons sitting there holding their ticket. No food whatsoever. You'd be lucky if you came out of there not getting a fork in your head because you looked at him wrong. And we liked it. We loved it. Back in my day, we didn't have CCN. We didn't have the TV. Just a guy named Thug out in Red Square with a fire. And that was our entertainment. That's all we looked at. It was just this big fire. Your eyebrows would get singed off. When we ran out of wood, we'd throw a freshman in there just to keep ourselves warm because it was winter all year long. And we enjoyed that. That's what we had.
All right, I can see there's no reasoning with this guy. Seth, maybe you're a little more down to earth. And, maybe you can tell us some of the things that have changed since you've been here.
Well, we had, instead of Bon Appetit, we had Deka, and we didn't have the wonderful opportunity to have an all-you-can-eat buffet. Instead, you had to pay for every item, and we ended up paying $800 a piece. Hamburgers, $2,500.
Not just hamburgers, each animal was live. They handed you a knife and said, "Here, cut what you want."
In fact...
Go ahead,
I'm sorry, no.
No, I'm angry. No, you go ahead. I need to take a break.
In fact, I got a full ride at Clark, and the only money I came out owing was $25,000 to Deka for my food.
Isn't that why you went vegetarian?
Yes.
Couldn't handle cutting the cows?
Nope.
It was horrible.
I resorted to going out in the green and eating the grass because it was free.
Was there anything good about this school? I mean, why did you come here in the first place? It seems as if you guys are just all set against it.
Well, Pat, that's a very interesting story because back in my day, they didn't have nice little pamphlets to show you how nice it was. They had propaganda. They used subliminal messages over your television that said, "Come to Clark and give them all your money," and you had no choice because back then subliminal messages were legal. And so you'd come to Clark and then they'd put you in shackles and you didn't have dorms. You had refugee camps with a bunch of cots and everybody puked and peed on all of them and you had to sleep in there and you'd throw up. And we didn't have state liquor. You had a guy named Ed who had rotting bread in a big bowl. And you'd take the bread and you'd eat it and then you'd throw up and then you'd have to eat your throw up just to get a little bit of a buzz going on. And if you went in there and you had ID, you had to be 30 years old to buy this bread, mind you. And you went in there and you didn't have ID, he cut one hand off. I'm lucky, I didn't have the bread. So I have both of my hands still.
Well,
we didn't have parties. No parties at all. We all just went outside and stared at each other, and people didn't get to hook up or anything like that. Oh no. There was just some old lady, and you had to pay her $50 just to look at you. And if you didn't pay her $50, she'd cut your other hand off. We were just bleeding stubs, choking on bread, throwing up, and paying $50 to an old lady, and you had to go throw up on a cot. And then you'd be roasted in the fire on the green.
Well, before everyone transfers, I'd like to say thank you to our grumpy graduates. I just
want to plug one thing. Seth and I have an activity. If you'd like to join doing absolutely nothing, it's really easy. Don't go anywhere. It can be happening at all times of the day.
And do you have a booth at the activity fair coming up?
Yes, we have a booth at the activity fair, but you're not going to see it because you have to be at home to be there. And we're just not going to be there. And specifically, if you want to do this, specifically do nothing during class time is what would be preferable for us.
And Russ will be doing most of the talking.
Very nice. Thank you, gentlemen. Be on the lookout. Wheat Bread Magazine, Grumpy Old Graduates. Thank you very much, fellas. Come back anytime. Next time, try to take your Zoloft first, Russ, okay? Okay. Now we're going to try to change things up a little. Maybe put a little sparkle in your step with the old rock and roll. Mr. Yoni Gordon coming onto the stage, singing a few tunes.
This one? Yeah. This microphone? Will you be able to pick up the guitar as well?
Well, while they're setting up the microphone, I think he's going to stand. I think that's what's happening here. It's all you.
All right, well, I'd like to send this one out to the dedicated men and women of the campus police. I fought the law and a law won. 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 Any way that I can lay my head, anytime I can't see clearly, it's time for bed. They say the city never stops to think, but there's always time in the city for one last drink. How does it feel to be Monday? How does it feel to be Monday? Don't play video games from a time at school. She's got some new games, but with the same old rules. Take the stairs down to your dad. Spend all your money on video games, trivialized. Ooh, how does it feel to be Monday? How does it feel to be Monday? Lost souls at last call. Pencil me in on the bathroom wall. Baby, hold your breath and catch your fall. How does it feel to be Monday? And now you're sizing them up with your 5 a.m. eyes. But your 5 o'clock shadow cuts you back down to size. In your easy chair outside the door, where you passed out drunk from the night before. Ooh, how does it feel to be Monday? How does it feel to be Monday? To be Monday, to be Monday, oh oh, to be Monday, oh oh, to be Monday, oh oh, to be Monday, oh oh. We're gonna fight till you lose. We're gonna raise some hell now. We're gonna raise some hell now.
Very nice. Very nice. You want to talk, sing later, sing now, talk later?
How about, do you want to talk now?
Yeah, let's talk.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Should I use this mic here or?
Sure. If you want to, we got mics here. We got mics everywhere.
Yeah, push this mic close. Okay.
All right. So, you want to talk about the rock and roll?
Sure.
So, the kids like the rock and roll.
The kids like the rock and roll, so I've been told.
What do you think about it that makes rock and roll appealing to the kids these days?
It's so sexy. It's
Do you consider yourself a sex symbol?
Not real. No.
Do other people consider you a sex symbol?
I couldn't rightly answer that question.
Okay.
I don't know what goes on in the heads of other people.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you have a guitar, do you feel that it's easier to get girls?
You would think, but I find it's when the girls have a bottle of liquor in their hands, then it's easier to get the girls.
Now that's rock and roll.
Yeah,
that's rock and roll
for you.
That's rock and roll for you. Okay, and you are from the LA area?
I'm from the LA County.
Yeah, and how did you end up at this school?
I'm
always anxious to talk to people and how they ended up here.
The headmaster of my school, he sort of helped me out a bit, and he suggested that this would be a good school for me to go to. And I applied to it only as a favor to him because he helped me through high school. And then I came to visit the school, and when I visited it, it was the dead of August, and there was nobody here. And there were literally drunks, like, sort of wandering through the streets. And when I saw that, I thought, I just feel like I'm going to end up here. And I did. I don't know. I just thought that's how it was going to turn out.
What are you studying here?
I'm studying mostly poetry classes, possible English major.
Yeah. For the songwriting, is that a big part of it?
Well, a lot of people say, song lyrics are poems, but I don't think that's true. And I think song lyrics that try to be poems, like Jewel, I think those are kind of silly. But there's definitely little tricks that you can pick up, and definitely little devices you can steal from other poets.
Well, for example, what can you? Just off the top of your head, say
well,
I want to steal something.
Steal. Okay, so say you read a poem by Yeats,
Mhm.
and he does this device where he's you can just basically reference the poem. This is what I did. I referenced the poem by Yeats, and then it gives, like, cred to my lyrics.
Cred is good.
Yeah. I hope it gives cred. That was the desired intention.
Very nice. So you're going to play us another song?
Sure, I'll play another song.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay.
Take them away.
This is A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. Oh, I just don't know where to begin. They'll say you wait forever, it's now or never, but they keep you hanging on until you will hung. Your mouth is made up, but your mind is undone. Accidents will happen, but only hit and run. You used to be a victim, now you're not the only one. Accidents will happen, but only hit and run. I don't wanna hear it, 'cause I know what I've done. There's so many fish in the sea, so many rise up in the sweat and smoke like mercury, but they keep you hanging on. The silly champion. Your mouth is made up, but your mind is undone. Accidents will happen, but only hit and run. You used to be a victim, now you're not the only one. Accidents will happen, we're only hit and run. I don't wanna hear it, 'cause I know what I've done. But it's the damage that we do and never know. It's the words that we don't say that scare me so. There's so many people to see, so many people you can check upon and add to your collection, but they keep you hanging on until you're well hung. Your mouth is made up, but your mind is undone. Accidents will happen,
very much.
Thank you.
Very nice. You got any shows coming up that anyone can catch you at?
No, that's it. That's all I have.
This is it right here.
This is it.
You've
This is
seen
the only
it. That's
chance we
it.
can
The rest is all downhill. The rise and fall of
But I am
Ziggy
starting a
Stardust.
band.
Yes. Questions? Oh, why don't you come in? Let's take some questions from the audience, huh? Oh, I mean questions from Trivial Pursuit. We got questions. I have questions. Who am I? What am I doing here? How'd I get this job? Jesus. All right. What color would you like? We got blue is people and places, pink is arts and entertainment, yellow is history, brown is science and nature, green is sports and leisure, and orange is wild card.
How about pink?
Pink. What topped the American Film Institute list of the best 100 movies to celebrate a century of U.S. filmmaking in 1998?
Citizen Kane.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. The correct answer is Pee-wee's Big Top. Thank you for playing.
Hey, thank you.
And now we have a question going out to CCN. Any color anyone would like?
What do you guys want?
Which one's history?
History, yellow, history.
I think we'll go for yellow.
Okay. What communist was Time's Man of the Year in both 1987 and 1989? You are correct. And actually, I have to admit, you had the right answer. I was just making a little funny, because anyone who's seen it, Pee-wee's Big Top is not that good of a movie. Thank you for coming on. We are currently tied 2-2. CCN versus the world. Okay, coming up now, we have a nice clip. We have upperclassmen talking about their best experience here at Clark.
Well, academics, I think. That was a pleasant surprise. It's much greater than I anticipated. It's a great university.
I would say actually it sounds funny, but I think it was like orientation week, because I met she's my best friend, so I met during the orientation week, and we're roommating this year. So I guess like fun games and stuff. I think it was pretty funny.
I wouldn't say there's one experience, but in general, something that's really memorable for me is like how knowledgeable and passionate my professors have been. Like the first day that I got here, I met Professor Ford and my peer group, and everyone there had so many great experiences, and we're really excited about the things they were doing. And Professor Ford is very involved in development issues in Africa and inspired me to study what I'm studying. So that's something that stands out for me and affected my life.
Realizing that this is a really good place for me because it has everything that I need for my major, because I'm not really sure what my major is going to be, but it's got all the stuff I need. The day before the night before my economics final, because I stayed up all night. But I passed and I got a B, and I'm proud of myself.
I think Spree Day stands out in my mind as definitely being one of them. Yeah.
Spree Day is definitely a good time. Bob, what's up? You're pretty talkative today, huh? How are those hemorrhoids doing?
Well, makes me feel a little better about myself. Okay, coming up next, we have two distinguished scholars here. We have Mr. Ben Felton and Mr. Rich Aram. And what are you gentlemen going to be speaking about with us tonight?
I think
Pat.
it's up to you, Patty. We're going to be talking about a couple things on
Yeah?
the agenda.
On the agenda?
Tonight.
Okay, what would you like to begin with?
Well, I mean... Why don't you start us off with the topic?
Okay.
Sure.
How about family life?
Family life. The family's been good. The kids are off in college now.
Yeah.
So I mean, me and the missus have a nice time. We're kind of having a empty nest syndrome, I guess.
Are you really? Are you going to buy yourself a nice new red sports car? Maybe pick up a French mistress?
I might get a tattoo. I might get a nice car, shiny red car. I might do that. Is this needed?
Well, it's probably needed more than you are, but that still doesn't mean that much at this point.
Ouch.
How about
that?
How
about that for ironic comment? I wish I was dead.
Okay.
I wish you were too.
Okay. And so how about growing up? What was it like for you guys growing up?
Oh, you know, why don't you field this one? You grew up. It's interesting that you're talking to the two of us.
I mean, we've had very different backgrounds.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Rich Aaron grew up in the big city of Torrington, Connecticut.
Yeah, it was rough.
And I grew up in the small town of was it Manhattan?
Yeah,
Manhattan.
So
yeah,
the two are.
I mean, I got
similar
hardened.
but different.
I was hardened by Torrington. I mean, it really.
As I was softened by Manhattan.
Of course. I mean, obviously, it makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
I see. So,
certainly.
What was your family like when you were growing up?
Well, I had a family.
Did you?
Yes, I had a. Did you?
I had a couple, yeah.
Yeah, I think we had similar Jewish relatives.
Yeah, we had a solid Jewish background.
Yeah.
Okay.
That couple good great aunts.
Blurred a little.
Now, what exactly would you say is entailed by someone saying I had a Jewish upbringing?
That means that they were Jewish.
They have Jewish relatives.
They went to shul.
Okay, what is shul?
Shul is temple, say?
Sure, synagogue. If you would.
Synagogue.
Yeah.
Are now you guys still practicing religion?
I haven't really ever practiced.
Yeah, I never. I was bar mitzvahed though.
I was bar mitzvahed too.
And you probably just did it for the money, didn't you?
Big cash cow.
Yeah, I got a lot of
big cash cow.
Yeah, it was good. I had a cash pig. It wasn't kosher.
All right. Do you guys have anything interesting to talk about, or are you just?
I can't imagine that.
No, we're not very interesting.
Great. No, that's what I like
so
to
much. You should know that, Pat.
We're going to take some calls. We're going to take some calls.
I'd love to feel
very good.
Which camera is on us?
We got calls and a couple guys sitting on the couch, nothing to talk about.
Well, it's nice to hear from you all. It's very good.
Awesome. Can we make a few calls?
Sure. You guys can go home.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question. Who are you? It's not a bad question. I thought I would see Josh Dukeson, and I was pleasantly surprised not to see him. I was wondering who you are.
Oh. What do we got here?
My name's Pat.
Hi,
Moran.
Pat.
Hi. What is your name?
Megan.
Oh, hi, Megan.
Megan, yes. Thank you.
I also okay. The two guys on the couch. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. What?
The two guys on the couch. I'm sorry, I missed their names.
Oh.
They're a riot. I also mad props to Seth and Russ.
Yes.
They were great.
Yes. Mad props.
Yeah.
Mad ups, yo.
Yeah.
Can I get a what?
Oh yeah. Can I get a little?
Are you enjoying the show?
Well, it's entertaining. Yes, I liked the clip you just had of people saying what they liked about Clark. That one kid, Leo, who mentioned Spree Day. Good. That was nice.
You had a good spree day?
Yeah.
What did you do on spree day?
I sat in the library and studied all day.
That's funny. I did too.
I think I saw you there actually.
Yeah, I knew you sounded familiar.
You were the kid reading the encyclopedia, right?
Yeah, I never got past X that day for some reason. My eyes were a little slow.
Yeah. Well, anyways, just calling to say you're doing a good job, and it's good to see someone other than Josh Dukeson on TV.
Well, thank you, I guess. I'm glad you're enjoying the show.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you for calling, Megan. Okay.
Thank you, Megan. That was nice.
Megan from Detroit.
Oh, we have another call. Hello, you are on the air.
This show is a disgrace. This is horrible.
Who's this?
I can't believe that you're defacing the Clark property with this.
Really?
Yeah. Hi, Pat. How you doing?
It's
Leron!
Yeah. How are you?
Please hang up on him now.
So, Leron, anyone who doesn't know, this guy on the phone, Leron, has a penchant for writing extremely scathing editorials in the Scarlet.
Yeah, there's one coming out this coming week for anyone who's interested.
Oh, what are you going to be writing about?
I already wrote it, my friend. Way prepared.
What? What did he say?
I already
wrote it, my friend.
Oh, what is it about?
It's about a big fat old Freud in the beginning in the front of campus there.
Oh, could you give us a little sneak preview? Just maybe your rough opinion on what the Freud statue is?
Yeah, I'm totally pro Freud.
Can you do that?
No, I said that basically I think that the administration didn't ask us anything. That sucks. They're totally ripping out Red Square. Didn't ask us anything. I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
But read it. I'm more eloquent than that.
I don't have much trouble believing that. Anything else you'd like to say, Leroy?
No, I just wanted to shout out my love for Aram and Felton there.
Yeah, Leroy. Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
And also you, Patty, too.
Oh, thank you. You enjoying the show?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you very much for calling.
All right.
Thank you, Leroy.
Have a pleasant evening. Wonderful.
Bye.
Wonderful. Oh, another
Hey!
We're a couple
Hello, you are on the air. Thank you for calling.
How you doing? I got a joke for you.
Is it dirty?
Not really.
Would you say the words in front of your grandmother?
Oh yeah.
Well, we got some words here. I'm going to show them right here on the camera. Does it contain any of these words?
What's the P?
You can substitute a little vowel for each one of the stars.
Take the vowels. Like
okay, that's fine.
Cannot.
No, it's alright. There are 3 cowboys from Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas. They're sitting around the fire. The Oakland cowboy gloats. Just the other day, a bull gored 6 men in the corral, but I wrestled it to the ground with my hands. The Arkansas replies, "Oh yeah? Yesterday a 15-foot rattler came at me, so I grabbed it, bit its head off, and spit the poison 15 yards away." The Texas, like myself, stays quiet, slowly stirring the coals with his penis.
That is rich.
Oh, that was witty.
It's funny because it is so true.
It's funny because it's true. I really think
You know those Texans.
Gotta keep an eye on.
Well, thank you very much for calling.
Yeah. That was nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello, you are on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, you look really hot in that blue shirt. How about you lay across the couch on those 2 guys and pet the dog at the same time? That would be really great. And stroke that guy's beard. Because
You know what else would be really great?
That was rich.
Hello, thank you for calling.
Hey, Pat.
Hey.
Hey, Pat.
Hey.
Felton.
Who?
Do you know who this is, Felton?
Do I know who this is?
Aram, come on.
Hi.
Hey, we did the exact same show this past summer.
What did we do?
Well, we weren't in the same show, but we did the same show.
Is this Bradford?
Well, what do you think it is?
Oh,
Bradford.
Hi.
Bradford, hi.
Hey, I really don't have anything to say.
Well, then.
I'm sorry, but
hang up the phone now, Bradford.
Hey, come on.
Well, it's nice to know someone's listening. Thank you for calling. Hope you enjoyed
see you later,
it.
Pat.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thank you, Bradford.
Okay.
It was good to hear
I
from
think we're going to be wrapping this segment up here. We're just going to take one more caller. Hello, you are on the air.
Yeah, I think you guys are doing a really great job.
Thank you, Josh Dukeson.
I just want to give a shout out to Rich and Ben. I think that you guys are good people.
Thanks, Josh.
And I wanted, can you guys spare a cigarette?
He wants a cigarette.
Oh, that's silly. Oh, what a card.
No, seriously.
Call me tomorrow, Josh.
I mean, it's a great show, Pat. You're doing a great job, and I just wanted to give a shout out.
Oh, thank you very much for calling. I was hoping you would.
Thank you.
Josh.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Thank you. All right.
What's this?
And that will be this
Can
segment.
you ask us a question?
A question?
You gonna ask us questions?
Yeah, I got a question for
We
you.
got questions. I mean,
All right, what color you guys want?
What do you got? What do you got?
What's the arts and entertainment?
The art, that's pink.
Should we just do that?
If it's a baseball question on sports, that'd be good.
Yeah, that should probably be nursing.
It is. There is a baseball question in sports. I'll let you know that much.
I'll look like a fool. Let's go move on to something
Do the
else.
pink one.
The pink one.
The
Okay.
pink one. Pink's nice.
Pink's a nice color.
What desert did the alien slave transporter crash in on Alien Nation?
Tatooine.
Mills?
What is your final answer?
Mills.
Mills. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Actually, the correct answer would be the Mojave.
Well, that.
Oh.
So it's a different pronunciation.
And now we have a question.
If you check the spelling.
We have a question for CCN.
All the letters are silent.
You lost. Deal with it.
That's okay.
Question for CCN. Any color preference by the cameraman? History again. Okay, what's the nickname of 16th century Countess Elizabeth Bathory, who killed 600 girls, believing their blood would prevent aging?
Easy.
Yeah, if we got that one. This is fixed.
practically wrote that question.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Can we show the puppy dog?
Actually, I'm gonna beat myself on.
Show the puppy. Let's just.
Do we have an answer? Do we have an answer?
Pet the puppy a little bit.
Like he likes to.
Yeah, scratch it.
The correct answer would be
Mills.
Countess Dracula.
Oh, Count Mills.
Countess Mills.
We are
Countess
currently stuck
Count
here in
Dracula.
a deadlock. CCN 2, the world 2. And coming up next, thank you, gentlemen.
Hey,
for coming
thanks,
out.
Patty.
Thank you.
Pat.
Thank
Pat,
you.
you got a good thing going here.
Thanks.
We're very excited.
It's wonderful to
see
have you
what
here.
have.
Someone's gonna win the
Don't
Nobel
walk
Peace Prize
off with
for
the
this.
microphone.
This is on the floor here.
Okay, we'll try not to kick it over.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is.
This popped. It popped right off. How do you like that? It came right off. You want this? Here, you'll take that.
Well, that was something.
Hey guys, thanks.
Let's here. There you go. You can have that one.
Thanks for making our dreams come
Thank
true.
you. It was rough.
Hey.
Thank you once again.
Oh,
sir.
thank you. Thank
Enjoy
you.
This is nice.
Okay, coming up next, we got a nice, wonderful performance by our very own Counterpoints. Do you need me to move the couch at all?
No.
No? Do you want me to move out of the way?
Sorry, Pat.
That's okay. I'll just peek out in the middle.
This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, no, no. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, no, no. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Este gozo que hay en mí, el mundo no me lo dio, no, no. Este gozo que hay en mí, el mundo no me lo dio, no, no. Este gozo que hay en mí, el mundo no me lo dio. El mundo no me lo dio, el mundo no me lo puede quitar. खुशी जो मुझे दुनिया ने नहीं दी, मुझको ये खुशी जो मुझे दुनिया ने नहीं दी, मुझको ये खुशी जो मुझे दुनिया ने नहीं दी. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. 1, 2, 3. Joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, no, no. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, no, no. This joy, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Hey, hey.
Thank you. Very nice. We can talk for a while, and then you guys want to do another song?
Sure.
I don't know if you guys want to all try to crowd in on the couch there or something, or. So if you guys just want to go around, everyone say your names and anything else. Your favorite fruit that begins with the same letter as your name, maybe? Your favorite fruit that begins with the same letter as your name?
I'm Rebecca, and I like raisins. I'm Liza, and it's not a fruit, but I like lettuce. I'm Megan, and I like mangoes. I'm Sabrina, and I like strawberries.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I like raspberries.
That's a good one. I'm Elizabeth, and I'm Alina, and I like apples. I'm Jenny, and I like apples too.
Okay, so today was a big night for you guys because earlier on today you had auditions. And how's it been going? The audition process looking good?
Good. There were a lot of girls that tried out. It was great.
And is tonight the final night, or is there?
Well, We posted callbacks just now.
So anyone else watching there who wished they had tried out, sorry you missed the cut, but next time.
Next
perhaps.
year.
So, how long have you guys been around together as a group?
Since 91.
91?
Not us in particular.
Well, no, I didn't think. I mean, I've been here that long, but most of the people haven't. I actually haven't. It's only been 5 years, but that's long enough for me. Now, would you say the group now is mostly people who've been with it for a while, or mostly new people? Or?
Most of the group are people who joined last year, actually.
Uh-huh. And when you get a new person in the group, how long does it take for them to feel comfortable? Because I'd imagine, like, it's because when you see an a cappella group, everyone seems pretty close, you know, and they all onto each other. They have the same phrasing. They hit the notes at the same time. And probably someone new coming into there. How long does it take for you to fit them into that counterpoints mold?
I don't think it takes very long.
No? Okay. There we go. All right, another song.
If you want to try to jump in and see how long it takes, you could do that.
I really don't have the falsetto I used to. It's really gone. I'm sorry.
Alright, are we ready?
Can we actually say the soloist on our next song? She unfortunately won't be with us for the semester, but this is a good time to wish her well on her voyage to Scotland, and we wish her well and we await her return anxiously.
So much wants to be overridden. Walks into the rain. Bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Is it better to cry out loud than scream underwater when no one hears you anyway? I got to walk in time enough to run into the places of the dreams I've often left behind. Is it better to cry out loud than scream underwater when no one hears you anyway? I got to walk in time enough to run into the places of the dreams I've often left behind. Bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, 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 bum-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. Hey, bum-ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The counterpoints. Be on the lookout.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, and also just before they go, Liza recently celebrated her 21st birthday. So.
The buyer drink.
What? Questions? Questions? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about the questions. We have a Trivial Pursuit question for you guys. You guys are very important at this point because we have a deadlock 2-2 between CCN and the world. So, which category would you guys like to answer from? We have arts and entertainment. Close enough? Close enough? Okay. What jazz musician got his nickname by shortening Satchel Mouth?
Can you repeat the question?
What jazz musician got his nickname by shortening Satchel Mouth?
Is it Joe King Oliver?
No, sorry, it is Satchmo Louis Armstrong. Thank you for playing. Thank you for coming on. See you guys later. And it looks like it's CCN's turn for a question. Could be putting this out of reach at this point. Which color would you guys like?
What haven't we had yet?
What haven't you had yet? Pretty much you've been sticking to yellows. Brown science. What's the world's largest stock exchange, the first to use computers to trade?
First U.S. stock exchange, you said?
What's the world's largest stock exchange, the first to use computers to trade?
New York. New York. That's where they always show. No, see, that's almost a trick question where they're trying to get you.
What is it?
It's either New York or like Taiwan.
Where is it?
No, Taiwan.
It's what's the world's largest stock exchange, comma, the first to use computers to trade, question mark. It's they're trading this, I believe. What's the world's largest stock exchange, the first to use computers to trade?
NYSE, New York Stock Exchange.
Sorry, it actually was NASDAQ.
You're kidding me. Hang me now.
These are very modern cards here. This is the Millennium Edition. And we are still tied at 2-2 between CCN and the world. And coming up next, we have a clip, Advice to Freshmen.
Pat last year.
How about you?
Same.
You guys remember it?
I do, actually. I have pictures of it, so that's the way I remember it the best.
That works.
My most memorable experience would have to be our professor last semester who would always say, last day we were talking about.
Yeah, Chris Pollitt, crazy guy.
Right. Interaction with like the good friends and stuff. I meet a lot of cool people that are really understanding and like really care, I guess.
Definitely the friends. That happens pretty much every day, though. I mean, you're always hanging out and experiencing your friends. I've actually gotten into the theater here at Clark, and I really enjoy that. Those are some of the best experiences I've had.
I think one of them would be seeing the rock and roll band Guster, my freshman year here, of Woodstock fame these days. Quite good. Changed my life.
Cool.
There's no like specific, but it's been pretty good. They have like really good activities, and it's been good. No.
You've enjoyed your time here then?
Service announcement from Jen.
All right. What bit of advice would you give to the freshmen?
To the freshmen, stay away from all the parties down there. It's
And we're back. All right, now is what we've all been waiting for. We have here in the studio actual live samples of freshman students. Over to the couch next to me, we have 4 actual living, breathing freshmen. And if you guys just want to go right down the couch and I'll say your names one after the other.
My name's Marissa Miller.
I'm Patrick Morris.
I'm Chris.
Paul. Okay, and where do you guys live? Which halls?
I live in Wright.
I live in Bullock.
You're not Sanford.
Sanford, okay. Now, how would you say school has lived up to your expectations or not lived up to them?
I think it's definitely lived up to my expectations. It's been very personal and kind of like an intimate experience rather than on where a larger school I think doesn't offer that, and that's something that I was definitely looking for, and it's something that I think has proven to be true about Clark. So it's lived up to my expectations, I guess.
I'm hoping college gets a little different because right now it feels kind of like a joke.
Yeah.
I basically have 4 hours of class a day and not enough homework for me to be paying this much. And also I haven't experienced, I guess, the college parties as much.
As for the homework, don't speak too fast because it comes. It will come, and you will be sitting there playing PlayStation or something, or sleeping, or getting Domino's pizza one day, and you will realize exactly how much work you have, and it just hits you like a brick. So I'll warn all you freshmen, my advice to freshmen, never complain that you don't have enough work. Okay.
What was I? My name? No, I said that.
It was a good name, though, if you want to say it again. We liked it so much the first time. And how has college either lived up to or not lived up to expectations?
It's great. It's so much fun, I guess. It does good. I guess so. Yeah. It's fun.
I guess I pretty much already guessed what it was going to be like. I mean, no surprises or anything. Just getting used to everything. Just new experiences.
Okay. How about homesick? Anybody homesick? Anybody experience homesick? Roommate homesick? Friend homesick?
Well, I knew a girl a couple doors down from me was pretty homesick for a little bit, but she's okay. I mean, it takes a little bit adjusting, I think. And at first, I think you're all sort of just like thrown into a big thing where you have to figure things out and mix, and that's a little difficult. So it could provoke some homesickness, but I think everyone's pretty much adjusted fairly well, that I know anyway.
Yeah, I've had the tiniest bit of homesickness. I think anyone would pretty much be lying if they said they didn't have any, but not as much as I expected to. I expected to be running home crying within the first 3 days, so I made it this far.
Yeah, that's fine, but my roommate, I don't think he showers, and he's pretty much wearing the same thing every day.
What? Okay. Well, I pretty much live like 20 minutes away, so I get to go home whenever I want to. So I'm not really homesick.
You're from?
Leominster.
Leominster.
It's only like 20 minutes away, so.
I actually know where Leominster is. Yeah.
Cool.
Very nice. Okay. But that roommate, though, that brings me up to how are you guys when you were at home? Did you live with other people? Is this like a big, shocking thing to have to live in a room with somebody else?
No, actually it's not. I shared a room with my brother for a few years. He's much younger. Well, he's 10. And that was when we were younger, so it was a little bit different. But I've had my own room for a while. It's not really that big a deal, though. I actually keep this room in better condition than my own, so see how long that lasts. But
yeah, for the past 3 years, I really haven't had a room. I've just kind of slept in front of the TV and kind of gradually made that my room. So living with somebody is definitely completely different, especially when they're from Morocco and kind of bring new things to the table. But I haven't had any clashes with them. We've been working out pretty well, so no complaints, I guess.
Yeah, it's great having someone in the room, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, miss the cows from Texas.
I don't know. I've lived with people in this. Well, I've had two brothers, so I've had people in the same room before, and it's nothing too major.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take some callers now. If anyone wants to call in, say hello. Maybe you have some comments to make about your freshman year, or maybe you're calling right now. Hello, you are on the air.
Hello. Can that kid put on his shirt first, and then can I have a close up on the chick again?
We'll see what we can do. Thank you. Okay.
Right after this one, I'm telling clip again because I got messed up.
Which clip was that?
Advice to freshmen.
Oh, advice to freshmen. Okay. We still have an advice for freshmen clip coming up soon. So any other callers who'd like to call in and talk about freshman experiences? You guys had classes. How were the classes? Liking them? Not liking them?
Yeah, they've been pretty decent.
Hello, you are on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'd just like to offer some advice for the freshmen.
Okay.
Don't get too comfortable into a routine of not doing homework. You're going to get it, and when you get it, you're not going to stop getting it till you graduate.
You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is my 4th year here, and I'm getting an awful lot of homework.
It happens.
It does, and I wish you all the best with it.
Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello. I didn't catch the female's name on the right. Ed, where do you live?
I don't know if I'm allowed to give that out over there.
Oh, well, just your first name.
Just my first name?
So when I see you, I can't just, my heart won't really throb.
Is this William Wordsworth talking to us right now? This is beautiful stuff.
Not quite. I'm just a little nervous.
That's okay. Why don't you just grow up a little and you can call back, the nerves will go. Okay, thank you. We're actually going to go to some clips right now. This is going to be advice for freshmen.
Bit of advice would you give to the freshmen?
To the freshmen, stay away from all the parties down there. It's
Oh man, to come see the VMPA shows.
Fair enough.
Most of the teachers are really cool, and we should get to know them sometime.
Think for a while about your course selection. Don't just take all the advice from your academic advisors.
Study hard and party hard. That's funny. Don't be loud in the freshman halls, and do your work mid-semester, because it will catch up with you.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Please attend class, because it's really important, and don't take 9 o'clock classes, because it's just really hard to stay awake. If you have the opportunity, and if you can take another class that isn't at 9, take that.
Leave the iron gates. Get involved in the community. Don't stay on Clark campus, because the world's a lot bigger than Clark. Clean your room. I don't know. Do intramural sports because they're really fun. Get involved in activities. Don't sit in your room all day.
Get to know as many people as you can, soon. Just don't wait to get involved in things or put off, meeting people or, doing your work or whatever, because, you need to get a good, strong start in the beginning and not fall behind.
Don't watch that much TV, honestly. Seriously. So if you're watching this, turn off the TV.